Good morning, everyone. This is Dee with D&D Gardening, and today is Wednesday, May 21st, and it is 8:20 a.m. I'm a little late getting out this morning, but the most important thing is I'm here now. So today I am going to do a garden tour, and I'm also still up-potting some seedlings. Now, my container garden has expanded onto the porch or the patio because I have no more space back there to put anything. So, it is what it is. I did my cabbage seedlings yesterday. They are sitting right here to my right, and I have a shade cloth draped over top of them until I can get some netting for, little shrubs or whatever, insect netting, to cover each bag, because I do not want, little buggies, cabbage hornworms, any of those little insects to chew on my cabbages. Yep. So I'm waiting on those to come in, and I've got lots of soil to mix up, soil and my compost and my amendments, so I can get some other seedlings planted. My husband has surprised me with, you'll see it once it's connected, but it is going to make, oh my God, such a difference out here. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is take the tour. Okay, we're going to start with the bed that has the greens and kale in it. It is still covered, and everything is looking absolutely beautiful in it. Looks like I'm going to be needing to harvest some greens again real soon, but they are looking wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Ground cherry is getting bigger, and I planted it in the center of this container, but for some strange reason it's moving on over to the left. So that's okay. You spread out how you need to spread out, I guess. Get this bag out of the way. Then over here to the bed that has the okra, the peas and beans in it. I don't know about anybody else's peas, but mine are, I think it's because of the rain, they're just turning brown, and it could be they're overcrowded too, because there's a lot in this bed. But looks like there's some okra that I need to probably grab. I'm so sick of seeing spider webs, I don't know what to do. They're everywhere. I know they're helpful in the garden, however, I'm tired of walking through spider webs and trying to get to my stuff and fighting the spider to get to it. But the peas, the okra, the beans, everything is looking awesome. I mean, not the peas, they look kind of bad. They're like brown. But some of them are brown, not all of them. And these are beans. And I harvested a lot of beans. You may have seen it in that video. But I know I'm going to have to do another harvest today. These are my strawberries. These are the ones that came out of the that hanging basket that I bought. They are looking great. I'm going to cover these today with insect netting. I just got to put the little hoop on them and then attach it to it just like I did the other strawberries. Speaking of the other strawberries, that one seems to still be struggling. And it's not really moving as far as getting bigger or anything. And I'm going to take you to these strawberries real quick. These strawberries have begun putting off little flowers. So I'm excited about that. Now back over here in this container are russet potatoes that I planted, and one of them has come up already. And this darn cucumber melon, oh my lord, y'all see this? I cleared this trail out. This is my pathway in between these beds. It is completely overtaken by cucumber plants and this cucumber melon. And it looks, and my poor little, what flower did I plant over here? I can't remember. It's that flower right there that's getting shaded by that leaf. I can't remember the name of it. But this cucumber melon is just taking over. Completely. And I'm not sure what these little flowers are from. But they're not from that flower. It's a different... Are those? I don't know. Anywho. I want to squeeze in between here because I want to show you guys my cucumbers. Okay, y'all gonna have to let go. Let go. And y'all just let me squeeze in here, okay? I just need to show everybody something. Okay. There are little cucumbers right there. A little cucumber right there, but look at this. You see these cucumbers? These are those little snack size cucumbers called party time. Oh my goodness, these leaves. You see that? There's cucumber here. Cucumbers here. There's two of them right there. There's some out with prickly leaves. There's some right there. I'm constantly hitting the screen so I can see what you see. Get off me, spider. But there's two. And there's more in here somewhere. But the cucumbers are doing fantastically. My eggplant, I'll get to the other side of this bed as we make our circle around. This eggplant is looking fantastic. I see lots of little, oh, that's how that broke. Okay, I gotta be careful of that. The eggplant is doing well. There are probably, I ain't gonna say a ton, but there may be some fruit on here that I just can't see because it's just buried at the bottom of all these leaves. But I will find them if there are any when I come to do my harvest. My grapevine is actually starting to crawl and get up there. So I'm excited about that. Let's see, I can't really see anything else in this bed. Looks like there's peppers, and on that plant right there, we'll come around on that side in a moment. Potatoes, carrots. I did not plant those seedlings that I had. I ended up actually throwing them away because they got brown. They turned brown, and I was just like, it's just not even going to be worth trying to deal with. So, but look, I got carrots. May not be a lot of them, but the carrots finally sprouted. Potatoes, I don't even know. I'm leaving them alone. I'm still watering them and everything. I mean, not that I've had to really water them because of all the rain we've been getting, but I've been pretty much just leaving them alone like I did the other thing of potatoes, and they seem to be doing okay. Sweet potatoes are doing fine. That's another thing of sweet potatoes. Where did I plant those little potatoes? I can't remember. Oh, yes I can. They're in a grow bag. I'll show you that when we get over there. This is, I want to say these are rutabagas. And I had planted Toy Choy right here, but I only got 2 of them. So it's time for these little cuties to be harvested. See that one and that one? I'm going to have to harvest those 2 because I believe that they are ready. Over here, my kohlrabi. Y'all, I don't understand what it is about me and growing kohlrabi, but I cannot for some reason. The kohlrabi, I watered it in and gave it fish emulsion, and this is what it looks like right now. So, I don't know. Over here, I believe that these are purple top white globe turnips. I had planted some in the entire cement tray, but those are the only ones that came up. So, I don't know. Something about me and those purple top turnips that are just not meshing. Here's another okra plant that is putting off these big spears of okra. My squash and zucchini, I've already found the squash vine borer has done some damage, but you know, I'm gonna eventually, I know I'm gonna have to take it up, but I don't think that I'm going to get any squash or zucchini, and that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Here's another eggplant that's doing well. I don't believe that there are any bulbs. I do see the flowers that they come from, but ooh, hello, let me get out of your way. But I do see flowers, and we'll see what happens. There's more eggplant, peppers. Let's see, what do we have on here? I see little flowers, so we should be getting peppers soon. That I want to say is, I don't know, but whatever it is, it has a vine on it. So, who knows what that is? These are my little onions. Now, these were onion starts, and they lasted longer than my onion sets. I ended up tossing the onion sets with the exception of the ones that are in this raised bed. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to jump over here and show you the peppers that are on this plant. If I can get to them. And there's some right there. There's some right in there. I hope you can see. There's some here and here. I mean, there are peppers here. This plant, this habanero, still has not put out any peppers. I don't know why, but it just hasn't. Now, if I can squeeze in between these plants, these are my black-eyed peas that are growing outside of the, I think these are black-eyed peas. I believe that's what I planted there, next to the cucumbers. But they are growing, and there's a ton of them further in there. I just have to dig them out. This is my other set of cucumbers. This is, the first one was Party Time. This one is Bush Champion. And let's see if I can squeeze over here without damaging these little flowers. Nope, I can't because they are all on my legs. I am so sorry, y'all. So sorry. Let's see, do we have any? I believe I saw some in here. These just that these things just cannot be contained. Before I grew, last spring, I grew cucumbers in a grow bag. But this, oh, okay, here they are. Hiding in here. So yeah, I grew them in a grow bag, but now that I put them out in the bed, they are just wild. Okay, pepper plant, no peppers. Another pepper plant. Oh, there's a big bell pepper I didn't see that I need to harvest. So yeah, there's definitely gonna be a harvest video coming very soon. I mean, like probably today soon. This tomato plant I have pruned, but this bad boy is all over the place. And that's just one tomato plant. I had to put 2 stakes, bamboo stakes in it to try to hold it upright. But it's got flowers on it, so I know tomatoes are coming. Here's another pepper plant with some peppers, or a bell pepper on it. There's my peppermint that I have not found a difference that it makes, but that's okay. It may be because I don't have enough of it. Here's another thing of peppers. And that wasp. You see him? They just come in here. He's doing something on that leaf though. But my Hungarian yellow wax peppers are doing fine. These, I can't see. These are doing fine up under here. There's a bunch of them on this little plant. Let me tell you something. That little plant, and I got those seeds from Dollar Tree. Those bad boys. Go, 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 go. My husband would, the first thing he would ask me is, did you have your floss water? No. No, I didn't. Okay, I jumped out of the pepper bed because he was over there, and he came away from over there, and he was trying to get me. Okay, back to the pepper plant. Here's a pepper plant that is loaded with peppers. Going on now. That one, oh, it's flower on it. Let's see, these. Pepper plant has peppers on them. So I'm getting plenty of peppers, y'all. Now, I even planted kohlrabi in here. They passed on. I got more pepper plants. Kind of outdid it with the peppers, or overdid it with the peppers, but that's okay. We like peppers. But that one has peppers on it. This one's still growing. That one's still growing. Here's a bell pepper plant that has bell pepper on it. These are those little potatoes. Those little new potatoes, I think that's what they're called. And they have broken ground. Another tomato plant, another tomato plant. Beans, another pepper plant, get off. And I didn't spray myself. Here's a tomato plant that has started tomatoes on here. That makes me happy. Okra, that's not okra, that is eggplant. Here's another bean plant. I just stuck bean plants here and there, everywhere. Bell pepper. I don't know, can you see that? I think I'm in the shadow. And the other eggplants and pepper plants are doing well. I don't believe that I am going to get any Brussels sprouts because they are a mess. That's okay. The broccoli, because we had been having so much rain, And I haven't been able to come out here and harvest any broccoli shoots. They're going to seed or going to flower. So I'm just going to let them. They can go right on. And I will save those and grow them again next time. But rutabagas are looking wonderful. And I had success with the purple top turnips once, but I only got 2 out of the many that I planted. Now, the monster. This thing is full. These tomatoes, the bed is full of tomatoes. There's some I need to keep my eye on when it comes time to harvest. I see a lot of blushing in starting on some of the bigger tomatoes, but these are those honey gold cherry tomatoes. I don't even know if you can see some of the ones that I'm seeing. Okay, let me go around to the other side. Now, this is all outside of the bed. And they have just taken over. Here's a tomato that's blushing. Right there. So I need to keep my eye open. Every time I come out here, there are some tomatoes that need to be harvested. So I've got a bunch of tomatoes that I need to store until I get them processed. This is the other side of the tomato bed. These tomatoes are getting bigger. I mean, there's just tomatoes everywhere, y'all. I'm gonna have me a salad and throw some of these little cherry tomatoes on them. I can't get in there. I can, but a big spider has made his home over the bed. And until I knock him down, I can't get in there. But there are tomatoes even out here. And there were some big ones. I think they are the super sauce. Not these, because there's some bigger than that. And not those. Where did I see those? And how am I going to get in here to them? I still have no idea how my eggplant is doing in here. Okay, let's see. I'm going to have to figure this out. Because it can't stay this way. It's a tomato forest. It really is. Oh crap, I wish I could find them. Okay, I'm not going to keep searching. But here's a cluster behind these leaves. Right in here. And more down in there. There's some that are starting to blush. I don't know if you can see it in there. I'm telling you, y'all are in this is the forest. Okay, more tomatoes. I mean, just lots of tomatoes. Go away. And these are my Cherokee purple tomatoes. How am I going to get y'all to see the other one? I don't know. But I had thrown away that other tomato that had that blossom end rot on it, but here's another tomato that popped up, and it looks like either it's blushing or it's going bad. Those tomatoes, I believe those are Amish paste. And there are tomatoes there. This GoPro does not zoom, so I can't zoom in. But there's some down in there. I mean, there are tomatoes everywhere. I mean, everywhere. Okay, now I'm on the other side of the bed that has the peas and beans and everything in it. And you can see there's bean plant that has just spilled over into the walkway, and it has beans on them. Don't know if you can see because there's a leaf in my way. But I'm getting beans and peas and okra. I'm getting some of everything that I planted in that bed. And that, oh, my corn. Now, we had our roof done, a new roof installed last Tuesday. And it was during the time that it was real windy, and I was outside because I heard I came outside because I heard this noise. And when I looked, we had moved the greenhouse to over here just to get it out of the way, and the wind blew it down and it fell on top of my corn. So my corn was laid over, and that just and I couldn't run out and pick everything up for too long. I did take a chance, and I did come out and take it off, but I couldn't stand them upright. But they uprighted themselves, and that made me happy. There's still one or two over. Now I'm getting tangled up in the shade cloth. Those ones over there, they are having trouble standing up, and that's okay. But these are doing really well. And I got tassels and silks on these. But you see how little they are? Am I going to get some miniature corn? Now that's white corn. And I know they said the white corn doesn't get as big as the regular corn, but yeah, I got tassels appearing and even some silks on there. So we'll see. I had that once before and didn't get any corn. But more tomatoes. More tomatoes. And that is kind of it for the tour. But like I said, there will be a harvest video coming soon. But just a scan of this backyard, it doesn't even really look like, and I took the leaves off of the leaves off of the pear branch that my son brought me. I just trimmed it down to the stick. I checked to make sure it was still alive. It was. And he's still over there doing something. But just a little scan. You can play hide and seek back here, and none be the wiser. And these are my cabbage plants that I have this shade cloth draped over until I can figure out how I'm going to. I'm waiting on my bags that I ordered so I can put on them. And that is it for the tour, you guys. Pretty cool, huh? That's gonna do it for this video. I'm not gonna make a long, hour-long video with me doing things in the backyard. So that is gonna be it for this video. So thank you for joining me. If this is your first time or your 5th time watching one of our videos or visiting our channel, hit the subscribe button. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified the next time we upload a video. And always remember, grow your own, eat your own. And until I see you the next time, take care. Bye.